Hey everyone! Today we're going to dive into something that touches all of our lives, and that is fear. Not the kind of fear that keeps you safe from real danger, but the kind that holds you back from living your most authentic, fulfilling life. To try and understand fear a little bit, you can think of it as an overprotective friend who means well but doesn't actually know what's best for you. It whispers doubts, creates imaginary scenarios and obstacles. It tries to keep you in a comfortable but ultimately limiting safety zone. As with anything, there is a cost with fear, hidden cost, if you want to look at it that way. Think about the dreams you've left unexplored, the opportunities you've let slip away, the what ifs that keep coming and replaying in your mind. That's the real cost of fear. Not what might go wrong, but what you might miss by never trying. I'm going to give you 3 powerful strategies to try and overcome and release fear, because it can have a very, very strong hold on us from experience. It's a journey to let go of, but you can do it. It's so worth it. Fear is often just false evidence that appears real. Most of our fears are stories that we tell ourselves that have no basis in actual reality. So when a fearful thought does come up, why not try and challenge it? When it comes up, you can say, is this definitely true? What actual evidence supports this fear? What's the worst that could realistically happen? Step 2 would be to embrace vulnerability. I know. What? I don't want to be vulnerable. Listen, if you want to grow, unfortunately, learning to be vulnerable is going to be your greatest strength and skill set, to be honest. Because vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. By admitting I'm scared or I'm not sure, that actually shows incredible strength. Every time you acknowledge fear, you take away its power. A little tip you could do is keep a fear journal. So if you write down your fears, once you write down the fear, next to it, you can write, what would I do if that fear didn't exist? Simple exercise can be transformative. And then step 3 to start with, take small, consistent actions. Contrary to popular belief, overcoming fear isn't about taking huge, giant leaps. It's about small, consistent steps to keep pushing you outside your comfort zone. Our comfort zone is really a killer. It serves its time and it's good for a little bit, but you can't stay there. If you want to grow and continue to expand and grow and expand within yourself. For example, if you want to start a business, start with making 1 call. If you're afraid of public speaking, practice talking in front of a mirror. If you're scared of rejection, you can start with low stakes conversations. But each small action builds confidence, and then gradually it will shrink your fear. Here's a powerful perspective shift. Fear and growth are 2 sides of the same coin. Where there's fear, there's also an opportunity to grow. Your fear survival kit. Here are 4 things you can start off with your fear survival kit. First one being practice self-compassion. This is very hard. It takes a lot of courage to do this and take this journey and make these leaps, but you are worth it and you have to believe that you're worth it. And once you do, just practice self-compassion. Beating yourself up and continuing to harp down isn't going to do anything or get you anywhere. It's kind of going to keep you stuck and frozen. So practice self-compassion. Surround yourself with supportive people. This is so important. More than I think enough people realize. I had to learn that for myself as well, having grown up just in the environment, I'll keep this short, but in the environment that I did, the way that I grew up, I was not one person around me supported anything I ever wanted to do, the way I thought, the way I felt, nothing. I was surrounded, my environment entirely, besides 4 teachers I can think about that kind of, I think, helped to keep me going in school. It really matters. And now in my adult life, I've taken the time over the last few years, last decade, but more intentionally in the last few years to be more aware of who I surround myself with, who am I talking to, who do I need to kind of step back from, like who's kind of hindering my growth, who's mocking me. Like I just don't need that in my life, I just don't need that. And that's okay. And I've gone through periods of my life, and I know that this is really hard, but where I had literally nobody but myself. And even in that sense, I was like, do I even have myself? I did, because I got through, we pushed through, we kept going. I kept trying new things. I was trying different things. I'm always trying to find new things to help myself continue to grow. And now I feel like I need to really just get out here and put my knowledge to use to help other people, because a lot of people do reach out to me for help and advice, and I've been called their wisdom guru or their wisdom whatever, and it's just the way I've taken in my life experiences. I don't like to look at myself like a victim, but instead try to learn from every scenario and situation that I can, and then move forward. Just keep moving forward, I think, is the biggest thing. As someone who also can get lost in the past, just keep looking forward. And if you don't know what's tomorrow, focus on today. Focus on right now, this exact moment. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want? How do you want your life to look? All right, let me reel it in. I'm just so passionate about this, and my heart, I just want everybody to feel amazing and great and good about themselves and see the light that there is in you, and that's things that are possible. And I want to continue to see that for myself and show myself that. And so back on topic. Surround yourself with, it's so important. Celebrate every tiny victory. That's also something I do, and I have done, and I've been made fun of for, because I'll be like, yes, hell yeah, like you didn't want to get gas and you've got gas. If you went out, you put gas in your car, even though it's like 10 degrees outside, you did the damn thing. You did what you needed to do, even in rough, experiences or circumstances. You made yourself dinner today, you got up and took a shower. Like, I don't know. For me, as someone who struggles with high and low states, I know how hard it can be to get yourself out of bed, to get yourself to move, to get yourself to even eat, to drink. I know. So celebrate every tiny victory. And even on your journey, as you're doing little things, if something goes right, you're like, hell yeah. Post a video and it gets like any likes or views, like that's amazing. Because someone pointed out, they're like, if you got 20 likes on your video, and it's from people you don't know, especially, because most of the time the people that are in our closest circle aren't really going to support you. So you have to be more open to realizing that there's a community of people out there in the world, like a big pro to the internet. But there are other people out there that are like you, that are looking for you. That I do believe. And I'm finally myself fueling into that. And then for your last little tool for your kit would be, remember that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action despite the fear that you feel. And as we come to a close of this video, I just want to remind you, you are stronger than your fears. They're not walls, they're temporary obstacles waiting to be understood and overcome. Your life is waiting on the other side of fear. Are you ready to step through? That's the question you got to ask yourself. And so if this resonated with you, drop a comment below, share your own fear conquering story or strategies that have worked for you, so maybe we can help other people. And don't forget to subscribe for more personal growth content and other videos like this. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and until next time, be brave, shine bright, and be you. We'll see you in the next video.